Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're here where we left off at Midway, Chicago Midway. Airplane's just been towed back to the gate. We're at the same gate that we departed off of. That's the gate we've decided to use for this charter trip. And today we're going to be flying the New York Rangers back to White Plains, New York, i.e. Westchester County. Just really quickly, before we dive into it, I just want to say thanks to all of you who have subscribed and liked and commented recently. It means a lot. And I want to ask your opinion. So, I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but just recently I would have posted the first of the historical flight series of videos in the F-28. Now, my original intention was to continue on with that for a trip and then switch to a different airline and go from there. But after running across some information today, I realized that all three of the Henson Airlines, which became what is now Piedmont, but back then, when the real Piedmont was still Piedmont, it was Henson Airlines, which acted as a commuter subsidiary of Piedmont. All three aircraft are available in the simulator that they flew. The Beechcraft 99, which is a subpar model, so I'm really on the fence about even buying that. Then there's the Shorts 330 and the Dash 7, which are both very interesting prop airplanes. So what I was thinking is changing gears and starting off my quote-unquote fake pilot's career off in like 1979, 1970, or 1980 with the regionals, and we'll do a couple trips with the regionals, quote-unquote working our way up the chain until we get to where we are now on the F-28. Or we can just go with the F-28 and just kind of do it like we were doing, do a full trip in that, and then just randomly go to different aircraft. I just thought some progression might be nice. I don't know. Let me know. You guys are free to choose. Anyway, back to the problem at hand. Here we are at Midway. We're going to go ahead and pop down into the airplane here. Supposedly, according to what we were told, the ground crew had started it up, but we will see about that. Alright, and yeah, they did. So that's a plus. Got the aircraft lit up here. For those of you who get it, you get it. If you don't, look up Trans Global Airlines. Then you'll get it. Anyway, not to be confused with Trans World Airlines, which this aircraft used to belong to in another life. Alright, so let's boogie. Where are we at? We need gas, we need food, and we need people. So let's worry about the gas and food.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, what time is it? It is 03:22, which would equate to 8:22 local. Or sorry, 9:22 local. We're due out of here in 38 minutes. So let's boogie. Again, charter, not a huge deal. See, I love this airplane. It has a couple different movie references. I just noticed now the airplane sticker here. Fantastic. I love it. If you don't know, the charter pilots here at Coastal are considered fairly elite, so, and since our aircraft are so few and far between, we're allowed to kind of customize our new aircraft. I got to name this one, which is not normal. I just came up with a decent name that fits in our line, and also we're allowed to put stickers on it. So that's the kind of cool part. All right. There we go. That should do it. Let's get some gasolina. Are we fueling? Yes, we're fueling. Wunderbar. Is that going to be enough fuel? Should be. 9, 18, 32? 36? How much are we supposed to have? Oops, wrong thing. I guess that's right. Oh well. Oh, that's because we got an alternate. I see. Alright. I'm just a big old dummy, y'all. Alright, so we're here at KMDW, which is Chicago Midway. Go with our last position. Should be good. Or we'll just use the GNS, why not? Alright, routing. We'll go ahead and get A cars up and running. And we're going to KHPN. There we go. Cool, that's all good to go. Good to go. Thought I could do a... Oh, that co-route, too many aircraft in recent weeks. My brain is getting fried. Alright, that should pop in there. Bingo, bongo, bango. And this video, I'm just going to do it quick and dirty, because why not? Alright, and let's see. Excuse me. Alright, no departure, just going direct Lukey. Except we're going off runway 22 left, which is the current departure runway. There we go. Go to routes. So upon departure, I'll just go direct Lukey and call it a day. Top climb today, 330. We'll just dial that on up. I'm not using any type of ATC. I got annoyed very quick at that AI ATC, getting it wrong all the time. Can't wait for Beyond ATC. That's going to be my new best friend. There we go, 33,000. Sounds good enough. And I forget how the pressurization works in this airplane. Do I? It's just landing altitude and pressure. Okay. Go and activate it. We've got an arrival, which is going to be the Valerie 5. Via the DNY. I'm not going to worry about the runway. We got a little bit of crappy weather to deal with in White Plains. Just some low visibility and some snow. I think it's like sleet, so we'll have to worry about icing and stuff like that. But winds are fine, and the weather is well above our minimums, so I'm really not that concerned. We have an alternate of dollars, just in case. Performance initialization. We got a 0 fuel weight today of 19.9. Are we done with fueling and stuff? Catering's done. They've gone away. Still fueling. Reserves. We've got, well, we should probably put in how much we're going to use. Got 27.0. And normal fuel burn schedule. Reserves. We've got 14.7. So, like I said, plenty of fuel on board. Cost index of 20. That's company mandated, unfortunately. I'd love to rip it, but apparently fuel costs money. least that's what the boss tells me. Alright, 330 is what we're going up to. That's right. I'm a little scatterbrained if you can't tell. Try to remember all these aircraft the best I can, but I'm not officially trained on them, and I don't write much down. So I just give myself, if it's an aircraft I haven't flown in a long time, I usually give myself a little refresher before I hit record, and that's it. So I do make mistakes, because like I said, I'm not really professionally trained in any of these aircraft except for the 737, which went through a whole training course on that. Again, not type rated in real life, but I've got that aircraft mentally down pretty solid. Same with this aircraft, except for when I haven't been in it in a couple weeks, and I'm like, where's everything again? Anyway, ISO deviation, we got -3. Should give us -54, which it does. Good, takeoff. Takeoff speeds, that's an interesting concept. Performance, we still fueling? Yeah, still got a little bit to go there. Fortunately, company dictates that while we're fueling, no passengers on board, so yakaronis and cheese. What did I say, 2-2 left? That should give us about, what, 6,500 feet? Yeah. Winds currently, that's an interesting prospect. Let's see. 160 at 7. Flaps, we'll leave it at optimum. QNH is 3000. Outside air temperature is definitely not 50. Oh, actually, it's not that far off, actually. 12. Our takeoff weight is, drum roll please, 146.9. 146.9er. Oh, that's right, it wants the full kit and caboodle. Alright, 146,900. Calculate that, please. Give me something good. What did I win? What did I win? I won a toga takeoff. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, and flaps 15. This is going to be a spicy takeoff. Flaps 15. Does it give us our CG on this page? No, it doesn't. Of course it wouldn't. So we're not using dial a flap. Let's make sure that's stowed, which it is. ART can remain on, which it is. Alright, so we got flaps 15 selected. Let's go ahead and get our CG number. Uh, 12.4. That's a little funky. We're riding that line, but it's within spec, so. A lot of aft trim. There we go. So let's enter in our numbers, which are going to be, I already forgot. I've got the brain capacity of a squirrel. Actually, a squirrel might have more. Alright, 39, 42, 51. Nope. I hate how in this aircraft the buttons are kind of finicky. Oh, and I was talking and I forgot it. 42, 51. Alright, that's all kosher. I could use some panel lighting here. And just a touch of flood as garnish. Alright, we'll shove that in takeoff. Pneumatic crossfeed valves can get slapped open without screwing up the trim situation. Those are zeroed. Yep. This can go to takeoff mode. Doing this in no particular order tonight because I'm in the mood to just get out of here. Of course, I say that. Boss is going to watch this and I'm going to get fired. But hey, you know, it's all a party until you crash the airplane. Alright, seatbelt sign. We still fueling? Nope, we're done. Okay, seatbelt sign comes on. People on the airplane. Come on.
Boarding requested.
Cool, beanerinos. Let's actually do some semblance of a flow. Come on. There you go. Alright, that all looks good. It's all nice and juicy.
Onboard crew.
Nope. Got people on board. Alright, we're done
Passengers
fueling, so
boarding
all the fuel pumps can come on because I don't want to screw around with it. Please tell me our jetway is still there, which it is. Good. Camera's a little funky though. We've got fuel in the center, so those can actually go to auto, not on. Those are on, that can stay off. Dice for the windshield can come on. Reset the A-cars. We're operating as Riptide 5803 today.
Light slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain.
Hear all the
up.
fun warnings and bells. Wind shear.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Cool, wind shear test checks out. Got anti-skid.
Stall. Stall. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Log lights on, it's all good. Alright, that's all good. Supply switches can stay off. The fart fan can stay off. Yeah, that's a fun bit of history about this aircraft. The radioactive Venturi fan is basically known as the fart fan, because if you fart, zzz, blows it right away. Alright. That's cleared. We're landing probably pretty close to sea level. Actually, no. 439, so 440. Right about there should do. And the QNH is, if I can figure out how to use this, because I am tired, 3002. That should about do it. Alright. Even though we're at night, I think I'm going to keep these bright. Yeah. And we'll dim just a little bit, that's fine. Alright. Let's get our FMGC, I think, right terminology. Sometimes it goes out the window. Alright, 51, so 71 is what we want. Wunderbar. 33, heading, what's our runway heading look like? Charts, give me charts. What are charts? 22 left, which is going to be short taxi. We're looking at 227 on the departure. Alright, that's good. Flight directors are on, auto throttle's off. Do a fire test while we're here.
Fire
Left.
engine.
Right.
Fire right engine. Fire left engine.
Alright, that's all good. The ART stays on. We're set there. We can go ahead and get some hydraulic pressure now. Do brake temp test while we're over here. Everything's stowed. We're in auto. Oh, sorry, power, not manual. Let's go ahead and do a cabin pressure test here. and takeoff warning. Stand by. Be right back. Alright, we're back. There we go.
Land.
We
Range.
should start to move.
Auto boiler. On land. Land.
Alright,
Range.
we've run through all the warnings. Put this to manual mode, which we should be able to turn it manually, which we can. And if we go ahead and release this, it should come all the way to open. That's our outflow valve there. 2653. That's fine. Don't need this yet. We may need it on the approach. I'm actually going to get it booted up. Alright, that's all kosher there. We're boarding people now. So, let's allow me a second here to find my checklist, and then we'll run through our originating checklist. Standby 1. Alright, there we go. Receiving checklist. Cockpit inspection gear plans completed on board. O2 magnets and regulator. Checked and normal 100%. Fuel system encounters checked and we'll go ahead and reset them now. Should have been reset already because the aircraft is depowered or unpowered. Air conditioning and pressurization checked and set. Flight guidance checked and set. Flight instruments and altimeters checked, and altimeters are now set incorrectly. There we go. Engine instruments, they're all good. ACARs initialized. Takeoff warning, throttle checked and closed. Trim tabs are set as desired. Parking brake pressure and temperature is checked and set. That's the receiving checklist complete. Before start checklist to the line. Upper winging. Actually, no, we'll wait on that. Some aircraft you can get away with it, some you can't. This is one you can't. So we're going to wait on that until we're actually ready to start. Is there anything I can work on in the meantime? How are we doing on boarding? They're almost done with the bags, so boarding shouldn't be that far behind. Let's go ahead and get the APU running here. So we'll move it to run, give it a few seconds for the APU inlet door to open, and over to start. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Back to run, and she kicks off. That's what we like to see. Go ahead and set our bugs here. Wonderful. Anything else I'm forgetting? That's actually boarding completed, so good on me, I guess, for timing that. Yeah, cargo doors just came closed. Forward main's still open. This is having a time. There we go. Alright, there's our load sheet. Wonderful. Get this over to the legs page. APU should just be about there, which it is. 1 and 2, or 2 then 1, sorry. APU can come on. Go ahead and get the flight deck door shut. Oh, emergency exit lights can go to armed, I guess. Go ahead and forward main is closed. And we'll tell them that we're ready for pushback and departure. No. Go ahead and get the anti-collision light on. And we're going to do the before start checklist to the line. So, upper wing anti-ice, lights out, inspection complete. Flight papers, zero fuel weight and logbook. Check set. Sir, zero fuel weight is not set. I forgot about that. This airplane's a little funky in that regard. What's our zero fuel? 19.9. Excuse me while I take an Eon to do this.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
$19.9, that's set. Good. That should give us an accurate gross rate, which it does. Alright, fuel and pumps. We've got 27,750 on board, which we need 27 even for takeoff, which we've got. Alright, and then pumps are on and auto. We going nose to the right. We don't have anything in the aux tanks. Yep. Okay. Pewter heat and ignition all can come on now. We're going with system A. Seatbelt and ignition is on. Oh, sorry, seatbelt and beacon is on. Hydraulics on and high are checked. And galley power and packs. Packs are off. Galley power is coming off. And just to confirm, we do have pneumatic pressure. Which we do. Good. Alright, before start checklist completed. Parking brake is coming off.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Starting 1, then 2. See that decrease, start valve open, N2 rotation. Right about there, or waiting for max motor, that's right on this airplane. Oh well. Right about there, I'll do it. Fuel coming in. Alright, there she goes. There goes the gen. Wait for it to stabilize. Get that starter out of here. GSX is doing an excellent job. We're stabilizing, so we'll go ahead and get number 2 rolling. See the pressure decrease, and the warning comes on for the start valve. Got N2 rotation. Our EPR is set. Parking brake coming on.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Let them know we got one burning.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Bring my charts up while this works. It's magic. Alright, there we go. There's max motor, fuel coming in. And light off. We're waiting on the hand signal here. There goes the gen. And we're stabilized, so that should have been off a minute ago. My bad. Alright, APU gen can come off. APU air can come off. APU master off. Go ahead and get the air conditioning supply switches into auto.
Bypass pin removed.
Come on. There we go.
Left is clear.
Alright, galley power comes back on. Ignition is off. Start pumps are off. That's all on. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and get the flaps to 15, which, if I remember, should be that one there. Yes. Clear the master caution. And do we have a hand signal? Yes. Go ahead and get the nose light onto taxi. Everything else is kosher there. Get the overhead lights, or the dome lights, off here. If I remember where to find them. There we go. Alright, we're set up to go, so we'll go ahead and do the after start checklist. Electrical system is checked. Galley power ignition is on and off. Engine anti-ice fuel heat is off, not required. Packs and air conditioning set-off switches are in auto. Door lights are, if I remember, it should be the bottom one. Come on. All doors closed. There you go. Alright, and hydraulics are on and high. Cockpit door is locked and stair lights on. After start checklist complete. Go ahead and do the taxi checklist here momentarily. Let's get this all the way on. Arm that. Arm the spoilers. Alright, taxi checklist. Flaps, slats, 15 degrees, and takeoff. Flight controls. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Alright, flight controls checked. ABS spoilers are armed. Lights are out. ABS lights out. Takeoff warning.
Right.
Just brakes. We're checked. Flight guidance TRI is set. Now it's set. Takeoff, and takeoff. Takeoff briefing and harness is completed and on. That is the taxi checkoff. Taxi checkoff? Jesus. Taxi checklist complete. I need to go to learn how to speak school. Anyway, brakes off, let's roll. As far as our taxi plan here in Midway, we're on Tango 2 now. We're going to hitch a right on Tango. Papa, Yankee 7, blast off. Real simple. And for those of you at home, it's just about 10 minutes shy of 10 p.m., which was our scheduled departure time, so we are absolutely juicing. Alright, here we are just pulling short of 22 left. Go ahead and bring it to a stop here. Get it fully configured. All the fun lights can come on. And ignition can go to override. Everything else is armed. Alright, so before takeoff checklist. Cabin PA is completed. APU aerodynamic cross feeds off and now are closed. Whoopsies. Ignition's override. Announcer pad on brake temps. Checked and checked. TCAS is TARA before takeoff checklist is completed. Let's go. Alright, we're entering the runway. We can go ahead and get the En route timer going. I blew that line up a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Alright, throttle's up. Takes those JT8Ds, Eon to throttle up. Put a little forward stick in and auto throttle can come on. Seal the deal. Alright, airspeed's alive. Thrust is set. Clamp. And we got 80 knots. A little bit of a crosswind to deal with here, but not too much. As I say that. V1. Yeehaw, buddy. Rotate. Whoa! Okay, I guess that wasn't quite enough. Well, we made it. We haven't stalled yet, so that's a plus. Gear coming up. Bring that nose down a little bit, keep that acceleration coming. Alright, should be on heading mode. Don't think I am. Nope. Alright, we're on heading select. And we need to go to climb power, otherwise we're gonna roast the engines. Okay, speed's coming up, flaps can go to 11. We can go direct intercept Lukey. And we'll execute that. And we'll go ahead and go nav mode. Start that turn out to the right. There we go. Flaps can come up. So keep those slats out for a minute. Go ahead and gauge command 1 or autopilot 1 or whatever it is on this airplane. Yeah, autopilot 1. Too many airplanes. Alright, slats can come in. Disarm the spoilers. Auto brakes can go to off. Hydraulics can go to low and off. The ignition can go to off. And that is us situated. We'll go and do the after takeoff checklist. Gear up, lights out, flaps, slats. Up, lights out, stowed. Ignition is off. Fuel feed is checked. Hydraulics are off and low. Spoilers and ABS disarmed and off. After takeoff, checklist complete. Give us a bit more range here. Right about there should do it. Alright, and we should engage VNAV at some point, I guess. There we go. We're well above the profile, but that's fine. Lower the nose and get us some speed. Up to 18 we go. Alright folks, there we are, passing 18,000. So we'll go ahead and set standard like that. Wonderful. All the lights can come off now. I can find them. There we go. And one way up over here. Reset you. Get that logo light off. We don't need you. And that's us situated. We're going to climb out and continue on our route over to White Plains. And I will see you guys short of top of descent. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Alright, here we are back, folks, at about 40 miles, a little less than 40 miles from top descent. Drop the range down here. Yep. Let's go and get our stuff inputted. As you can see, when I had it zoomed out there, a little bit of weather off in the distance, so. Anyway. Program and descent. So as far as arrival, flying on runway 34 right now. Winds have switched around as such. That makes sense. So it's 34. As far as approach, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just set up for the ILS 34 because the weather is still somewhat poor. So we'll just come out over a little bay there and flip around back in. So we'll put that in here. Getting mad at me? Yeah, it is. We'll reset it down to just lower for right now. It's fine. Let's see, so go to arrival. And I'm going via the ILS 134. Execute that. That looks great. Cool. It's in there. We should start dropping any moment now. It's a little turbulent here. Let's see. Current weather. Looking at 3 and 0 at 3. Temperature -1. Sorry. Yeah, temperature -1. 4-stage amount of visibility. RVR of 1600. Let's see. Yeah, 1600. Fog. Oh, sorry. I misread. Visibility is -quarter statute mile visibility. RVR of 1616 right now. Fog. 100-foot visibility. Temperature 92.8, altimeter 3002. Well then. We're in for it. So, and this is just ILS Cat 1. So our decision height is going to be 341, which may not work. Huh. Funny how that is. Well, it was way above our minimums when we started, but now it's not. Let's see if there's any kind of special authorization approaches here, or any Category 2 approach. There is going the other direction, which we may have to do. That gives us down to... Okay, yeah. We're going to use the Cat 2 for runway 16 instead. Arrival, ILS 16. Let me see what that looks like. Maybe on IG. way down now. That's good. Okay, so let's now brief the new approach, which is going to be Cat 2 approach. A frequency of 109.7. We're in our pay tonight, boys. And final approach course of 163. And we are authorized to use Autoland if need be, so keep that in mind. 1097, 163. There we go, there's that set. This should be in the cruise position, that's fine. We're on the descent now, so we'll actually just set it to go around. So we may actually have to use it. Not that we would set it there anyway. 2,000 feet is what we'll set this for the intercept. Let's get this set up here. Set up for IMC, and it's online, so that's good. We may have to use that. Let's actually deploy it now, make sure it is indeed functioning. If I can find the click spot for it. It is indeed. Good. Things may get a little funky. And we're not descending anywhere near fast enough. That's having us go out here, do a hold, and come back. Well, I guess it's not having us do a hold, it's just having us come back around. Which is what we're going to have to fly, because we're high. That's fine. As precaution, yep, ditch the center field bumps. Should take care of that. Very good. I'll come back to you guys at 18,000. This could get a little interesting. Alright, here we are, folks, just about to intercept the localizer in the glide slope. Or sorry, just the ILS in general. Skipped 18th with you guys just because it was one heck of an approach. I was way behind the aircraft. Definitely wasn't reading technical manuals of another airplane. You know how it goes. So yeah, we're a little behind the airplane, but that's okay. We got it here. We should be set to go. We got the HUD out and everything. We're fully configured. Landing speed, landing flaps, gears down, 3 green, spoilers are armed, auto brakes are armed, we're golden. I'm just hoping the autopilot will actually kick in and take over. Like it should. We also got the anti-ice on because it's a little chilly, and it's obviously moist. That vertical speed down a little bit more. Come on, airplane, you can do it. Will it capture localizer? That is the question. I don't know. Ah, localizer track. Localizer capture, there it goes. It's going for it. Will it be enough, though? We're entering out hold mode. We cut this real close.
400. Terrain.
didn't realize the
Terrain.
autopilot was getting away from me there. Cancel that alarm, we should be good. I'm clear of any obstacles. Okay, we've captured the
Terrain.
localizer, it seems. And there goes the glide slope. Now let's see if we can actually see the runway. That'll be the next thing. Alright. He's gonna recover.
Green.
Yes. Maybe.
Terrain.
Alright, we've recovered. We're stabilized now. Good stuff. Runway.
Minimums 100.
Autopilot.
Light slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, that was interesting. I don't know where I landed or how, because my screen completely shut off on final approach. That was interesting. Well, we're down. I can't see a damn thing. Ooh, there's the end of the runway. Well, we made it. I'm just going to come to a stop here because I have no clue where I'm at. I saw the lights in the runway at the last second there. Alright, we need to parse off to the left. There's an exit there. Flaps coming in, spoilers coming in. That was an interesting time. Shush. Alright, let's pull off here. Let's get the APU started up. There we go. Let's start up the APU. Anti-ice, come off. It's all fine. Well, I think I might have triggered a hard landing check there. We will find out. That was not my prettiest landing, but in my defense, I could not see a damn thing because my monitor shut off. At least the computer didn't crash. We'll go with that. See if I can find my way through this fog to the gate. That'll be one heck of an achievement. how there's a taxi light just in the middle of the taxiway. It's always fun. Stop up here at one of these gates. There's apparently an airplane there. So there's an airplane everywhere, so we'll use GSX to help us out. That's what I want.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
There we go, that should do. But pull up here.
Stabilizer.
Come on, I'm not braking. You can do it.
One lap.
That's something I just don't get about the friction model. I shouldn't have to use basically toga thrust to brake it. Or brake the friction model. Come on. You can turn. There you go. Again. Come on.
Lap. Stabilizer. One lap.
Okay, dude. You don't know what you're doing. Neither do I. So we're just going to put the airplane here and call it good enough. APU online yet? Yeah, switch it over. APU air on. Goodbye, goodbye. Get some lights on in here. Got the logo light like a champ. There we go. It's not as bright as I was expecting. That's because it's the wrong one. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Beacon light coming off. Or anti-collision, I should say. Let's go ahead and get the boarding.
Boarding requested.
And apparently that's going to crash. Got some stairs coming up. Let's go standby. Or off, sorry. So we can power down the weather radar so we stop frying the ground crew. Flight directors can come off. And that's where we're going to leave it because they're going to tow the airplane off. That was a flight for the books. Not my best, I'll admit, but oh well. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.